Good morning everyone. It truly feels like summer is over because I've woken up and I was about to walk Roxy and it's like misty rain outside, which I feel like is the weather that persists throughout autumn. And I'm having to have the kitchen light on in here, which says it's dark today. I put makeup on. I look very tired though because I'm trying to kind of reset my sleeping pattern, and it means I'm having to wake up a bit earlier than usual, and you can see it on my face. But today I thought I would film a what I eat in a day just to get me back into the swing of things, because I have been a bit absent and this is an easy video to film. Usual disclaimer for a what I eat in a day, because I did kind of stop doing these, but I do understand the value for a lot of people just for food ideas. Please don't compare the way that I eat to the way that you eat. I eat differently every single day, and actually just this week I've been starting to focus a little bit more on my physical and mental health because I've let it slip a bit. So I'm trying to eat more balanced and I'm trying to listen to my body more, because recently it's been a lack of vegetables and it's been eating whole bags of hula hoops before bed, which I did 2 days ago. And it's been having, you know, just no breakfast and then whipping together a lunch at like 2 p.m. and just not taking care of myself, which makes me feel crap. So for me, it's quite nice to make a what I eat in a day and actually think about my food and eat balanced meals and take care of myself. I'm viewing it as a bit of an act of self-care. So yeah, just wanted to say that. And I don't want any of you to compare what I'm eating, but just instead think of it as some ideas if you want some ideas for what to cook as a vegan, or some fun, easy recipes. I don't know what I'm eating today, so we'll find out. So even though this is what I eat in a day, I did have a what I eat in a day. Even though this is a what I eat in a day, I did have a coffee this morning. I know I usually have decaf, but I've actually been experimenting with having actual coffee. Any of you who suffer with anxiety or getting sick when you have coffee, I have found that I took away coffee like, I don't even know, a long time ago, like 5-6 years ago. After university, I started to have negative effects from coffee and I started to notice it, and I just sort of started drinking decaf instead. And occasionally I'd give it a go and it would just upset my tummy, it'd make me feel an anxious mess. But recently I've given it a go again, and a couple times it's made me feel sick and a couple times it hasn't, and I'm noticing that I have to just be a bit intuitive with it. So if I wake up and I feel fine, there's nothing for me to worry about, there's nothing making me feel anxious, I don't have like an upset tummy or poor digestion or any IBS happening, then I can have a normal coffee and it doesn't make me feel sick. But anyway, I'm gonna have some yogurt and blueberries, I think, for breakfast, because they're just staring at me. This is a brand I've never tried, light and free, 100% dairy-free, oat-based yogurt. Alex picked this up because he thought it looked nice. And then we have some reduced blueberries. I always try and grab the reduced fruit or veg or whatever, because otherwise it will be thrown away. So you're saving some perfectly good fruit and veg. So I'm gonna mix this together and maybe put some seeds and stuff on top. So here is my very appetizing looking breakfast. I'm not sure about the look of this yogurt. It looks a little bit like gooey and like, I'm not sure. We'll have to give it a try. I don't think it's going to have anything on Coconut Collaborative or Koyo or Alpro, which are my favourites. Also, recently I've been having Barocca a lot, just because, like I said, I've just not been feeling 100% because of changing around my sleeping pattern and just being a bit exhausted at the minute. So, and then I'm having evening primrose oil to help with PMS, vegan multivitamin from Holland & Barrett, and then a vitamin D3, vegan vitamin D3, just because it's not particularly sunny at the minute. And I also have a little spritz of B12. I know that I'm doubling up on a lot of vitamins here because I'm pretty sure that Barocca has, yeah, Barocca has B12, this has B12, and this has B12, but I'm not 100% on the amounts and stuff, so I don't know. I have a mixture of all of these things most days. I don't have Brock every day and I don't have the B12 every day, but today I'm just gonna have them all because why not? This is my yummy supplement breakfast. I leave that for Alex and I'm going to enjoy these. I actually love the taste of Barocca, it's great. Down the hatch. Let's try this yogurt out. I don't have high hopes. I'm worried that I'm not going to enjoy this. It just looks a bit weird. I don't know what I was about to blow on it. So the verdict is that it's okay, but it kind of tastes a little bit like those yogurts that you can buy that are like diet yogurts, and the smaller pots, like the kind of 0% fat, like it kind of tastes like one of those because it's very flavourless and it's got like a, what's the word? It's like that kind of like film over it that's just like nothingy, whereas Outpro so Outpro is like the most, I think the most similar just to normal yogurt, and then Coconut Collaborative or Koyo is really similar to like the thicker Greek style yogurts, which I love. So I wouldn't buy this again over those two because those three because they're just a lot better, so meh. But I'll eat it still. I'll eat it still. Back from my walk and I'm going to do some work. I'm going to have a little meeting with Alex about content that we're making for YouTube, and then I'll see you at lunchtime. It's turned out to be actually a really lovely day. It was miserable this morning, but now it's lovely and sunny, so it's made me happy. So Alex and I had a really productive meeting and I'm going to have some lunch now because I'm hungry and my brain is frazzled, and yeah, I'm feeling so good. Alex and I have like reset everything, and stay tuned for my next vlog because I'm gonna be doing a video all about how I've like changed everything. Like I'm literally changing my life every day now, and I've put it all in Google Calendar, and Alex has as well, and we've like rejigged how we're doing everything moving forwards, and I feel like we've got real clarity. This year has just been the shittest year, like for everybody, and I have gone through a cycle of resetting my life, starting a new routine, and then just crashing and burning because of stuff going on, and I'm doing it again, and I'm going to document it, so I'm going to keep vlogging about it so that I stay motivated, and maybe it might give you some ideas on what you can do, because I feel like we've found the sweet spot now. We've like learned from our mistakes, so I'm feeling good. So for lunch we're going to have, or I'm going to have, don't know about Alex, I'm going to have some leftovers because we made, well, Alex made this amazing mushroom laksa from So Vegan's book. They kindly sent this to me. I met them at, what festival was it? After Vivolution, I met Roxy and Ben, and they are just the loveliest guys, and if you don't follow them already, go and follow them, and also I'll leave a link to this book in the description. It's called One Pot Vegan, and it's such a cool book. All of the recipes you make in one pot or one pan, and Alex yesterday made, let me find it, he made this recipe. It didn't look quite as incredible as this did because this is so beautifully shot, but it is their shiitake laksa, and I'm not going to show you the recipe because you want to go buy this book because they're amazing. I've got it in 2 little containers, so I'm going to heat this up, have this for lunch, and that's a really quick and easy lunch. Alex and I always make plenty of leftovers so we can have food for lunch, and we've actually decided to start having meal plans every week, so we write down all of our dinners for the week so that our food shop is cheaper and we don't have to think about the food, and we're actually enjoying our food, because if I don't have a meal plan, we eat the same meals over and over again. I get bored of it and all I want is just to eat, you know, brown food. So this helps eating vegetables, having more balance in your diet, that kind of thing. I find it really, really helpful. So we're gonna have this for lunch, and I think I'm gonna make a really lovely big salad for dinner because we have so much salad. I don't know how that happened. We've got loads of rocket and loads of lettuce just coming out of our ears. So yeah, I'm a bit out of position there, wasn't I? This is a beautiful angle. And I've got mascara. Does anyone else get this? Your eyelashes get mascara on your eye bone. I don't know what the word is. So here it is, not looking the most attractive. I've just put some soy sauce and sriracha on top, but it's so delicious. So it's got like beautiful tofu and shiitake mushrooms and loads of vegetables and rice noodles, and it's the creamiest, loveliest sauce ever. Let me eat some of this now. I swear any kind of noodly, soupy kind of curry thing is my favourite food. It's just so good. Now I'm gonna watch last night's Love Island US. I only watched like this morning, I only watched like 10 minutes of Married at First Sight Australia. So lunchtime, I'm starting to have a proper break where I actually sit down and watch a full episode of something, or just relax and not feel like I have to be working all the time. Because if I have an hour off where I actually relax, then I can get more done in the afternoon. And it's just nice, isn't it? So I'm trying to not be so hard on myself that I have to be working all day long, because that just gets me into a state. But anyway, more of that in my next video. But I'm gonna eat this, and it might not fill me up, so I might have to have something afterwards, but we'll see, I'll let you know. So I was still hungry, so I made myself a little cheese and biscuit plate. So we've got, I think they're Jacob's crackers. And then I've got the Sainsbury's garlic and herb cream spread. What are you looking at, Alex? He's poking his head in the door. Yeah, the garlic and herb creamy spread, or whatever it's called. And then I've got the Violife Epic. Is it Epic Mature, Alex, or Extra Mature? Huh? Epic Mature. It is my new favourite vegan cheese. I love it so much. It's just such a perfect combination of flavours, and I love that cheese. I've consumed the whole block in nearly just a couple of days. It's so delicious. So I'm going to dig into this as my little second lunch. Yesterday it was exactly 1 year since we got this little gal, since she came into our lives. Rosie! She's interested in the bin men outside. Rosie! Can you hear the bin men? You little fluffy puppy. Rosie! Nope. So now it's time for my second cup of decaf Earl Grey tea for the day. Yum. And I'm also, it's a bit of a sofa day today. I'm going to be sitting on the sofa to edit. I'm also going to have one of these Olivia's Million Squares salted caramel. I had one of them yesterday. It comes in a packet. Ooh. And there's like 3 of them in there. And I think it's made from like dates. Hello, Roxy. These are not for you. But they're pretty yummy, and they've got a bit of chocolate on top. So I'm probably going to eat 1 or 2 of those. Sniff my rose. Hi, Rosie. Now you're giving me attention. Alex is so sweet. So we've got a rose bush in the garden at the back and one at the front. No, we've got two rose bushes, and then we've got 2 climbers around our front door that are kind of like we're trying to train around the front door. And he'll deadhead them and put them in our little vase because he knows how much I love the smell of them. They just smell so amazing. He hates the smell of them. He hates the smell of rose, and I love it. I have rose water that I spritz on my face in the morning, not for any like skincare reasons, just because, well, I mean, it is good for your skin, but like just because it smells so nice and it's so refreshing. But I could just sit and smell that all day long. But yes, I'm gonna have this and a cup of tea, and I'll see you at dinner time. What's that?
Do you like I want to walkies.
So I fell asleep on the sofa, and I also snacked, so I thought I'd tell you what I had as snacks. So I have this packet of sea salt and pepper, nuts and veggies, Graze, veggie protein power. So I had some of these. There's a few left. But I had some of those. And, oh, it was a bit dangerous really. I bought the whole cookie jar in. And I had a few of the Asda dark chocolate digestives. I am obsessed with them. So I had a few of those. I think I had 2 of those. And now it's dinner time. And Alex is having left. What are you having?
Ready meal?
He's having a ready meal that he got reduced. What was it? Like a sweet potato katsu?
Yes, it was.
So I think I'm just going to make myself a nice big salad filled with lots of veggies and maybe tempeh. Did you buy tempeh?
I did.
So I might have tempeh.
I bought 2 types of tempeh just for you.
Thank you. I love tempeh so much. Alex is not as keen.
Why wouldn't you just have tofu? It's cheaper and tastier.
I just really like the texture of tempeh. I really am enjoying it. So when I can be bothered, I'll get up and do that. But I'm writing off work for the day because I did quite a lot of work this morning and going over like our content plan. I did get some recipe writing done, so that's good. So yeah, sometimes you just, when you're self-employed, you just have to accept defeat some days. So I'm just gonna stop. Alex is gonna walk Roxy, I think. She's so cute. She gets so excited about her walks. It's adorable. Alex is cleaning the coffee machine. Right, what's for dinner? You've not popped a bottle of wine in the fridge. Why have you done that?
It wasn't me.
Why did you do that?
I know.
Because it's Wednesday.
Yeah, I know, but...
We got good news
Been through a
today.
lot. Yeah.
We can't tell you what good news we got, which is so annoying, but we did get good news. I'm becoming a bit of a like alcohol influencer, but Alex recently bought the Sarah Jessica Parker Marlborough, and it's actually amazing. You'd think that, you know, a celebrity wine would kind of be a bit gimmicky, but it's sustainably made in New Zealand and it's vegan, right?
Yeah.
And it's actually delicious. Maybe we'll have a glass. I'll feel like a proper real housewife having a salad with a glass of wine.
Well, actually, you should be having a Chardonnay, really, shouldn't you?
Oh yes, because they're in California with their Chardonnay. But yeah, I think I'm going to grab everything out of the fridge. So what have we got in here? Right, so the tempeh that I'm going to eat is the plant power tempeh pieces, curry flavoured. I've already had a little bit of them. I think I had them in a wrap the other day. We've got some lettuce, I'm trying to find the rocket is that's the one that's going to go off the soonest. Oh, so yeah, I bought this halloumi from Tesco, so I think I'm going to cook that. And then I've got some tomatoes on the vine and some avocado. I used to just buy the cheap cherry tomatoes because I was like, oh, I'm just going to buy the cheapest. But I'm converted now to buying them on the vine every time because they taste so much better and they just smell incredible. We also have our own tomatoes in the garden, but yeah, here you go. Cheers to our secret thing that we got good news about today.
Cheers to us.
Yum. So the halloumi didn't work perfectly, but it doesn't look bad. Like, it kind of gives a vibe.
Is that frying it?
Yes, you're supposed to grill it. I did not follow the instructions. I'm just going to put this on here just to heat them a little bit. What are you doing?
I'll just have one bit.
No. If you want one bit, you cook your own. There you go, have that.
Okay, I got this.
This is what Alex always does. Every time I make any food, you have my food.
Did you try the new stuff?
Well, then you should try the new stuff.
That's pretty good.
Dinner is served. It's a very big bowl of romaine lettuce with a mixed salad bag, tomatoes, that vegan halloumi, the curried tempeh, and then I squeeze loads of lemon juice on there. And I might have a bit of hummus on it. I can't be bothered to make a proper dressing, so I'm maybe going to put some hummus with it if it needs it, but yummy! Do you know what, I need to try this halloumi though. So let's have a big chunk. It's actually really nice. It gives a halloumi vibe. I'm happy with that. So it's that time of the evening that I'm gonna head upstairs. It's 9:15. I'm feeling that is not showing, is it? Look at little Rosie. Look how cute. I'm heading to bed, but I did just have some nomo. Had like 2 lines of nomo. If you haven't tried this, give it a go. Though, do try and get the salted caramel in the little bars. And nomo, please come out with big bars of the salted caramel because it's so much nicer than the plain. But yeah, I'm gonna go to bed now. I hope you enjoyed. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.